Welcome to Cooking with Glenn and Katie. Today we'll be making my favorite childhood cookie, the Cowboy cookie. So I went and got Mom's Hazel Gentle Girlies recipe box and organized them with the tabs here. So I went to cookies, and then what I did, I found the Cowboy cookies, and she had 2 cards. You can tell how much she used this one. Look at it. But she copied it again and put it on a new index card because she didn't want to lose it, and she wanted one that she could share with somebody if they wanted a copy, and that's what they did. So let's get started.
Let's start with 2 cups of self-rising flour. Please pour those in. Whoa! You thought I had it, I thought you had it. That's A-okay. That's the first cup of the 2 cups of self-rising flour. Now pour this in, just hold the bowl really good. Oh, excellent job, excellent job. Now, Lincoln, we're gonna add 1 cup of white sugar. Would you please add that? Just hold the bowl really well and do it down low so it doesn't shpoo everywhere. Great job, Lincoln. Now, Lincoln, we're gonna add 1 cup of brown sugar. Excellent, Lincoln. Okay, we are just moving through this, and now we're gonna add 1 cup of butter. Ooh, actually, I think, oh, that probably slid right off, didn't they? That's fantastic, which is actually 2 sticks of butter. All right, Lincoln, now it's time to add the eggs. Now, can you tell me who these eggs are from?
From Aunt Betty's chickens.
You're right, from Aunt Betsy's chickens. So we need 2 of these eggs, Lincoln. So which ones do you want to choose? Oh, this one, perfect. Now, get till it gets the right sound. Did it make the right crack sound? Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. Now, that was on the very edge. Let's see. Oh, I do see a good crack in there. That's great. Let me go ahead and move this just slightly. And let's crack it into it. You know what? We might need to do 1 more on the side. Can you do 1 more good crack on the side? Perfect. That was perfect. I heard the sound. Heard the sound. Thank you, Lincoln. Oh, I'm just having a little struggles. I know it's there. I feel the crack. I feel the crack. I feel the crack. We have to get it out. There we go. Look at that beautiful egg, Lincoln. Now pick out our next egg, please. Would you pick out the next one you want? Oh, excellent job. Now that was a perfect crack. You are so good at cracking these eggs, but not over cracking them to where they spill out. I am so proud of you. And you know what? I have to tell everyone, Lincoln can make his own scrambled eggs. He's that good. He is an incredible 4-year-old little chef. Oh, and you know what, Lincoln? I actually got an eggshell in here. So do we want to show our everyone who's watching our little tip? If you take your egg shell, if I could see it a little bit better, eggshells stick to eggshells. And so, oh, until I drop it in again when I'm trying to save the rest, I just don't need to save any. Isn't that so silly? Because normally when you try to pick it out with your finger, it's very difficult to get. But if you use an eggshell, it will stick to another eggshell. Super easy to get out if you drop any eggshells in your cracked eggs. So Lincoln, now let's move our bowl back here. Would you please pour in these 2 eggs really gently so they go straight in the middle? Oh, that's okay. No problem, no problem. And 1 more. The best part about cooking with kids is they, keep you enjoying the experience because you never know what you're going to be going through. So let's see, Lincoln. All right, now that we've added 2 eggs, we need to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Are you ready to add the 2 teaspoons of vanilla? Here you go, buddy. Right here, and just pour it gently in. Oh, perfect, Lincoln. All right, buddy, let's go ahead and put it on the mixer, okay? Can you help me? We'll twist it on, twist it, give a little twist to it, locks in the bottom. Now, let's go ahead and put the beater on.
What here?
This is the tool that it uses to mix it, the mixing tool. Now, when we turn this on in a minute,
lock it.
Really slow. That's perfect. Thank you for locking it, Lincoln. Okay, now I'm just gonna have you push this up to where my finger is. The very first one that says stir, just to get it starting to blend. That's perfect. Yes, absolutely. She said, please move. Thank you, that's very kind.
Look, it makes me up.
I know. colors are mixing together. Now we might need to go a little faster in just a minute because the butter is sticking to the mixing piece, the beater. Oh no, it's kind of coming off now. See the butter coming off? Oh, this looks so good.
Yeah.
Now, you turn it up a little bit higher? Yeah. A little higher for me. A little higher.
No, this is better.
I think we need to go a little higher.
You need to go higher, Mom.
Bob, do we need to go a little higher?
Just a little bit. Just one little click.
You gonna ask Bob if that looks good? Is that good?
It looks great.
Okay, now at just the right time, we'll turn it off, okay? We'll let it blend until it's the right time. Bob will give us the okay, since these are his favorite childhood cookies. Okay, Lincoln, it's time to turn it off. All the way off. Good job. Excellent. Please unlock it. Okay, go ahead and lift it up. Wow, look at that. Now the dough is actually gonna, or the batter is actually gonna fall a little bit. We're actually gonna get a spatula.
Maybe why is your pressure?
It's gonna make it be a lot faster than gravity. We're gonna work with gravity.
Hey, me stop.
Say please.
Please.
Good job. Now Lincoln, you can keep working on it. Just make sure it stays in the bowl. All right, Lincoln, are you ready to add the last 3 ingredients? Yes! So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna add 2 cups of old-fashioned oatmeal. The old-fashioned is very important. Perfect, that's one of the 2 cups. Please pour this one in. Excellent, okay. Now the next thing is something that you love. We're gonna be adding in chocolate chips, Lincoln. Does that sound great? Now guys, this is, even though we have opened it so that it's easier for us to pour in just a minute, this is a 2-cup bag. It's 12 ounces, but with the size and shape of the chocolate chips, it fills up 2 cups. This is a 2-cup bag, and we're gonna pour this in. But if you didn't have a 12-ounce bag of semi-sweet chocolate that could be the 2 cups for you, you could always measure whatever you have into a 2-cup measure and pour in from there. Are you so excited? Okay, you're gonna taste test? Okay, well now you can go ahead and pour these in for us, okay? Chocolate chips are so good, you can't wait. I understand. Now the last ingredient we're gonna add is 1 cup of sweetened coconut flakes. Oh, that looks so good, Lincoln. Now let me get the beater. I decided we didn't really need to clean off the beater that much because we're gonna be putting it back in here. So let's get that beater ready to go. Okay, Lincoln, we're gonna put this on here real quick. When I'm doing it this way, I always have to figure out which way to turn it. There we go. When you're letting somebody else be able to control the KitchenAid. Lincoln, would you please lock it? Okay, and we're just gonna move it up to stir. So just move it up to 1. Good job. Now we're gonna gently stir these in. We don't want to go crazy with it. We just want to stir them in the whole time, Lincoln. No, because if we do too much with this, it could break up the chocolate chips or make it a little bit too blended. Lincoln, would you unlock this for us, please? What I'm noticing is that, here, we'll lift it up. The chocolate chips and the coconut and some of the batter are coming up on the sides, so we need to push it down. And we don't really have to worry about it being on the beater.
Okay, we'll do it.
Please let me borrow this. We'll do it together. Do it together if you want to. But what we're doing this
We
time...
want to do it together.
Okay, do it together.
No,
We'll do it together. We'll do it together. We're doing it together. But we have to do it on the sides. So you can hold it with me if you'd like to. Okay. We're pushing it down the sides. But this is something that we have to do so that it doesn't come all out. You did great. Now, Lincoln, your job then will be to close this and lock it, please. Thank you. And then turn it back on, please.
It'll lock.
Did it lock?
Yeah.
Okay, and then turn it back on, please.
This way?
Yes. You're doing a great job, Lincoln. So as soon as we get this dough off the beater or the mixer portion, we're going to go ahead and take this dough and make the cookies to bake. And while you're doing that, Lincoln, I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, guys, it's time to go ahead and make the cookies. Now, with this pan that I have, we put 6 cookies evenly distributed on the pan so they'll bake in the best way possible and not stick together. So you can just decide where you want the 6 cookies to be, or you can do like we did, right? For ease of Lincoln's understanding and our own understanding of where to place them spaced apart evenly, we put little pencil marks of X's. That way, Lincoln and myself, Lincoln and I both know where we need to put our cookie dough. Is that right, Lincoln? So first I'm gonna dip my scooper into some water. I'm not gonna keep it in the water. I'm not gonna get any water in it. Just to help get the cookie dough out, I'm gonna get some cookie dough and drag it up the side, right, Lincoln? We drag it up the side, okay? And then, actually, I'll start on my side. That way you can do your side, Lincoln. I'm just going to, whoa, put it right on. Is that so silly? Put it right there, and that way it can bake. Okay, and now, Lincoln, would you like to try putting a cookie on the cookie pan? Now, what do you do first? Do you remember what the steps are? You get some water, good job. And then get some dough and drag it up the side to get off the excess. Get a real good scoop, but then drag it up. Excellent, Lincoln. And find your X, where you want it, and get it low, really low. And you did it even better than I did because you knew to keep it low to the paper so that it would stick. I'm learning something from Lincoln.
Now your turn.
Can we try that? Let me try that. Okay, so I've got my water. I'm gonna scoop this up. You know, normally it's Lincoln and my dad, Glenn, who do this. I'm gonna get it off the edges there. Okay, let's scoop it again. Okay. I'm gonna go to my side. I'm gonna do oh, it just kind of fell right out, but at least I got a little closer before it did. So now, Lincoln, are you ready to do more? Would you like me to finish them? You wanna do them? Okay, we have 3 more cookies because we have 3 already made and 3 more to make. So 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay, and then we'll just keep working. Now guys, as Lincoln is doing this, excellent job, buddy, and find, oh, we might want to add a little more dough to that. Can you get a little more and then scrape up the side one more time? Perfect job, Lincoln, and find whichever X you want. This recipe makes a lot of cookies. But as you heard earlier, there were a lot of 2 cups or 1 cup, very easy measurements to divide in half. So if you did not want to make such a big batch of cookies, you can easily divide this recipe in half with no issues or no struggling to have to figure out the math of it all. Yes, don't hesitate to cut the recipe in half. It's a great one, but if you'd like to cut it in half, it's excellent to do that. Or you could actually take some of the dough, the other half of it, and freeze it if you'd like to. And then bring it out another time when you'd like to bake again. So we're gonna keep on putting the cookies in. And in just a minute, I'm gonna put this first pan in. The oven is preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And so now I'm gonna put the cookies in for 12 minutes. Let's go ahead and pop them in the oven. They're gonna be delicious. It's been 12 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the cookies out, okay? Ooh, they smell incredible. So sweet and delicious. And they're beautiful. I'm gonna let them set for just a moment or two, and then I'm gonna switch them over to the cooling rack so they can cool further before we do our taste test. When you're getting ready to take the cookies out of the oven, be sure to look for some browning around the edges. If you have that browning, you know that the cookies are done, even if they look a little bit soft or slightly undone in the middle. Do not worry about the middle. Definitely look for the browning on the outside. If you don't see browning on the outside, don't be afraid to bake the cookies for another 2 or 3 minutes until you see that browning. You'll see it all throughout our cookies. That's when you know it's done. I've let the cookies cool for 5 minutes on the pan, and now I'm going to transfer them to the cooling rack. I do find that using a metal spatula works best for transferring the cookies. So let's get started with that. Oh, they look incredible. I'm gonna scooch under there a little bit. I like to hold the parchment paper as I do so. Okay. Just transfer them over gently. Beautiful.
Lincoln, are you ready for the taste test?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and get your cookie.
This one.
Okay, look at all the chocolate chips in it.
How does it taste, guys?
Good. Really chocolatey.
Really chocolatey?
Really chocolatey. I can taste the coconut in it. The oatmeal gives us a good taste. Very good cookie. I remember when I was a kid thinking these were the best things ever.
Okay, now that Dad and Lincoln have had their taste test, I'm gonna try my cowboy cookie. I am so excited about this. Look at how incredible that cookie looks. Oh my goodness. Yes, incredible, right? And it smells
my
wonderful.
cookie
Oh,
is better than yours.
Hold yours up. You know what? They are just
Mine.
both unique in their own way. And you know why they're both the best? It's because you helped make them, Lincoln.
Mine is the bestest.
Yours is the best?
But
Okay.
you're not the bestest.
We'll have to see about that. We'll do a taste test and see. Huh? Oh, wow. That's the best cookie I've ever had. It's like a chocolate chip cookie on steroids. Mm. That is wonderful. Wow. The coconut flakes give an excellent texture and coconut flavor, but the chocolate chips really just hold their own, being so strong and vibrant and soothing. They're smooth, but then having the oatmeal also in the cookie also gives a little extra texture as well. So it's not a super smooth cookie, but it's not a super crunchy cookie. It's just a great blend for all the different textures. Wonderful to just dive into and enjoy. Wow.
Yeah.
This is an incredible cookie, isn't it, Lincoln? Mm. Absolutely incredible. Mm. One of the last cookies we made, I said was my favorite cookie. But every week, we're bringing better and better. I think this is my new favorite cookie. This is incredible. One of my favorite cookies now. You definitely have to give this a try. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give a thumbs up and comment below. We would love to hear from you. And if you haven't subscribed, please be sure to do so, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so you're updated on all of our new videos. And we will see you with our next one. See ya!